Dorsett, the man behind the guy with the eye, the guru on the hill. And today, we are talking all things socks. Socks are a piece of cloth woven to fit over your feet. Socks are... I'm trying to give you a good definition here.
Say that 3 times. Say that 3 times
Often
fast.
covering the calf.
Say that 3 times fast.
So, and he's not wearing any socks.
I am. They're invisible.
I'll tell you what. Your shoes will last longer if you start wearing socks, because the salt in your sweat.
From the DNA?
We sweat a quarter of a pint of water
Of salt?
through our socks every single day. A quarter of a pint.
But little do you know,
that's like,
I have no-show socks.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Can you show the fans of what a no-show socks is?
Nope.
He's not going to let the secret out. But I didn't know what the definition of a sock was.
Well, you asked me the history of a sock.
Yeah, the history of sock. So the modern English word sock is derived from an old English word sock, S-O-C-C, meaning light slipper, right? And so, of course, the Romans had something to do with this. So they used to pulverize like hair, matted hair, into a sock, kind of like what we'd call boiled wool.
Okay.
And those were some of the first socks. that
People had hairy feet.
But the thing that blows my mind, Keith, is that they've had machinery that makes socks, woven socks, since the 16th century.
Wow.
Now, that's before the cotton gin. That's way before the cotton
Do
gin.
you wear low socks? Do your socks ride low? Do your socks ride high?
Do they go to the sky?
Do they go to the thigh?
Do they go to the thigh? So, the invention of knitting machines in 1589 meant that socks could be knitted 6 times faster than by hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is
impressive.
neat. And so then just to let you know that socks do come in a variety of different types of cloth: cotton, wool, nylon, acrylic, polyester. Now we're seeing silk, bamboo, linen, cashmere, and mohair.
Bamboo is very durable.
I hope that we knocked your socks off today. And
Really
that
knocked my socks off.
knocked yours off. And we'll see you next week.
Hello, this is Amye the Hypnotist here at beautiful Heimie's Haberdashers, and this is Coffee Talk. Today we are going to talk about the difference between stress and anxiety. There is a lot of confusion, and people are using both words for both things all the time. Now, the big thing to know is that they have a lot of the same symptoms. You have insomnia, you have nausea, you have just feelings of gloom and doom and an overall sense of nervousness. So what's the difference? For stress, it's normally something externally is upsetting you. You've got an exam, you're driving through a big storm, there is something externally going on. And once that is done, then those characteristics in your body, those go away. Now, anxiety, on the other hand, will go on for over 6 months. For some people, it can go on for years, and it can be very internal. It can be worrying about things and an overall sense of gloom and doom, things that aren't even happening. That's not to say that the anxiety feelings aren't real. This is a legitimate mental health concern. The important thing to know is that you do not have to live with this forever. I have so many people that come to me and say, I have anxiety, and they seem to think that it's something that's been handed to them that they're going to be stuck with for the rest of their lives. It can be worked with, it can be minimized. Once you go through an entire treatment plan, if you don't have any more of the symptoms, you no longer have anxiety. What works great for both anxiety and stress are to make sure that you've got a good healthy diet, you're exercising, you're getting good sleep. What is different about anxiety is that you may need to go in and talk to somebody. Cognitive behavioral therapy works beautifully with it. There are meds that can work with therapy. Hypnotherapy works beautifully with it too. So if you or a friend or a loved one is having stress or anxiety and it's going on for too long and you need to have relief from it, please reach out. You can be healed. You can learn to relax and have that beautiful life that you deserve. And that, my friends, is Coffee Talk.
Hey everybody, it's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, with entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Friday, welcome to another show, the Haberdashers Couch. I'm here again with Mr. Todd Walker, who knows everything that's going on. And I tell you what we're doing, we got a pretty good lineup this week, starting out with this Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular.
Yeah, this is at the Minnesota Zoo, and if you haven't gone to this, it's really cool. They bring in all these pros that carve these pumpkins that line the entryway and go throughout the zoo, and it is, when they say spectacular, it's pretty cool.
I was out there when they were setting it up about a week and a half ago.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, and the pumpkins, even the pumpkins that are in the trees, all are carved. I don't know how they got all these pumpkins. You got to go see it.
I know.
It's amazing.
What I couldn't understand is that I guess, or what I just did learn also when looking at this, is that they also have to continue to carve pumpkins,
right?
Because pumpkins get old.
They do.
And so they have to
replace
and replenish. And so this is pretty fun. It's $14 up to $24, but it's really a great October event to go to.
Right. And this next one of my favorite songs, 1965, is "My Girl."
My Girl. Yep.
And then "Just My Imagination," which is another smooth tune by the Temptations.
Yeah. So the Temptations come to life right in front of your eyes at the Ordway. This runs through Sunday. I believe it's Sunday. Yep. And the tickets start at $46, and I did see it last night. So I do have to say it is just basically Temptations music, one song after another, and telling the story of how the group came together. And
42 top 10 hits with 14 reaching number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a career.
And they even like the shout song, that's there.
Yeah.
It's great. You were going to start singing.
So
it,
I know. Yeah. So the thing that I like about this next one that's up is, and the event being Oktoberfest, but the St. Paul Brewing. If you haven't been there, what they have, I think it's by far the number one patio, other than maybe Moscow on the Hill.
Yeah.
Probably the best patio in the Twin Cities.
It's just really unique
I just
and different.
freaking love it.
They
took that old building and you're sitting inside.
Because do you remember how many years it was nothing? It was just a dilapidated building.
And the food's good.
Oh, I've not had.
And the service is good.
Really?
Yes.
And it's the oldest brewery that actually that was founded in the States.
Yeah, Theodore Ham.
Yeah.
130 some odd years old.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just the building itself, they do some great stuff during October out in that park or that little yard you're talking about.
So are they doing their own beers then, or do they dispense beers from other breweries?
They do both.
They do both. Okay.
Yep.
And that's October 12th, 11 to 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sunday, October 13th, 11:30 to 8 p.m.
I know. So
those are long days.
Put your lederhosens on and get ready to go, man.
Absolutely.
It's definitely fun.
So Valley Scare, I've been wanting to take my daughter there.
This is,
and I think it could be a lot of fun.
It's a commitment, though, man. Yeah. I mean, just for those of you that are watching from St. Paul, it's a long drive out there. It's about $40 is the cheapest ticket you're going to get, and they have different scares that take place. So you kind of go online, you pick the one that's probably most interesting to you, and
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is different things to do.
Yeah, right.
You're just not walking through the park.
No, there's different things to do, but it's a commitment. You're going to be there a while.
Okay, and that's $39.
Yep.
And that runs through October 26th.
Yes. Now, for those St. Paul people that want to know the history of the spooky, scary streets,
right?
One of your good friends does one of the tours.
Does one of the tours. She does the Sin City tours.
Yep. And then she does a haunted one too.
She does the haunted one, and it's on Summit Avenue.
Yep.
And
that
one runs to the end of October.
Yep.
And then this one is a company that came in from out of town, or what is
this is?
What is this?
Well, they're kind of. Both companies kind of do somewhat the same, but our friend has the premier one. So if you're looking for a haunted house kind of tour, on Summit Avenue. Sin City, like you said, is probably the one that you might want to go to. And she walks you up and down the street. And she tells you all the tales
Right.
and of everything that happened up there and how many of those houses are haunted.
So this one starts at Four Paws.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it
all right.
says second location for Paws.
Oh.
That's why I almost didn't include this. I have to be
okay.
honest with you because that's why I'm wondering if it is somebody from out of town. But they
Yeah, yeah.
did tons of publicity. Second mansion at 305 Summit Avenue. But yeah,
Awesome. That's a good.
and
lineup.
thank you for the recommendations. A lot of people had sent in different things.
Yeah, we're
and-
getting good. We're getting some good requests,
Yeah.
folks. Appreciate it.
So it should be a fun and scary. You're going to dress up?
I do the same character every year.
And
It's
it's
kind of Beetlejuice-esque.
Okay.
I scare the heck out of people.
Okay.
I mean, on a daily basis, but even in Halloween.
All right. Well, you might want to do it for the show when we get closer.
We'll see you next week, folks.